going on, guys? Back again. It's that day. Got the radiator. We're gonna be go ahead and starting it. So let's get started. Alright guys, so here's the radiator. Like I said, sorry for the fan, but it's hot down here in Alabama. Drifting 512 something. Either way, it's dual pass radiator. So we get to start cutting here all the way over. Probably gonna have to move these wires or something or other. Shouldn't be too hard. None of that stuff's getting used anyway, hardly. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna have to take out that crossover yet. I really hope I don't, but if I do, I do. Oh no! So there's the radiator. We're gonna go ahead and measure it up. I'm only one person. There's plenty of videos out there. I'm just pretty much documenting everything for this channel, y'all. See what y'all think, I guess. So we want to start cutting this today. Start getting most of it cut anyway. What I plan on doing is putting getting a piece of flat metal, and we're going to riv nut it. I think that would be the best. It would be stay sturdy. We'll riv nut right in here on both sides, right there, and it should keep it in place. That's the only way I see how to do it. I don't have a welder, so it'd probably be taken to somebody to get welded and go from there. I probably would, because it's not going to be street driven, I probably could have just went with a Honda radiator and mounted it, because both of them would run right here down same way, or just single radiator that stays right here, and a fan just to keep it cool. I probably could have run that. Dakota said I probably could have, and probably would come out cheaper, but you never know. I might swap everything over into another vehicle and I'll have that. Just never know. So, but yeah, so let's get started. I'm gonna measure it out, get everything marked up, and go to cutting. So let's get this video started. All right. So the radiator measured out 27.5. I got it all marked out. Don't mind that line right there, because yeah, I messed that all up. I went all kinds of crooked. I didn't have a really straight edge, so I just had to use a piece of cardboard and just mark across. But that's just the gist of it. We went with a center hole, 13 1/4, and that's where it's going to lay. So that's what we're doing. This is your Huron Speed Kit. If you actually look on Auto Plumb's website for the AN lines, which I plan on trying to use, but I may just go with rubber lines, just make my own lines for the time being, because that stuff's expensive. I think I priced out everything right at $500. But needless to say, they use the same radiator to actually use for the AN lines, because I think it's actually made specific for a turbo setup on an LS F-body. But needless to say, what we're going to do is we're going to cut it out. It's 3 inches in depth, so that's where we're going to go with it. I'm going to go ahead and start cutting, taking down the wires. Like I said, I'm only one person. My stand broke, so I can't really videotape or give it all the time lapse of how to do this. I'm going to try to just cover up the crossover tube, and hopefully no metal gets in there, because that's not what we want. No. So we're going to go ahead and start cutting. Hopefully we can get this knocked out today. Not sure about getting mounted, but I can probably go ahead and actually just sit it down in there and see how it looks and all that jazz. So I'm going to actually start cutting it, getting it lined out. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do the fill part, just because I just want it in there at this moment. because we're so close to being done with this thing, y'all. I'm ready to see it on wheels and moving out the shop into the yard for once. It's been almost 2 years working on this car, so, and that's just getting things here and there and hopefully getting it done. But all right, I'm gonna get my grinder out, my cutter, and go ahead and start cutting this all out. So I'll keep y'all updated. All right, guys, so we officially got it done. Yes, I had this covered up. We do not want anything in there. See, I had the motor covered up. So we got it all cut out. Yeah, it's not perfect by any means, but it'll get the job done for sure. I might have to cut a little bit to even it up because it's not quite sitting all the way flush like I would like it, but it'll do. I just need to clean it up a little bit. But dude, I did get it done though. Wasn't as hard. It was a lot of cutting, but it wasn't as hard. So we'll see. I gotta get some tabs welded up. I'm gonna, like I said before, I'm gonna put a riv nut right here and one right here, and it'll keep it flush, somewhat like the Hondas do on top of the radiator. It just keeps it mounted, but it has a rubber little thing on it and just mounts down. But regardless, we got it done. So I gotta find somebody to weld on that, put little tabs off to the side. I'm gonna have to mark it where I want it to go. But yeah, we'll probably next part of this video you'll see the radiator mounted, ready to go. I do need to order a fan, but right now I just would like to get water in the car and at least let it heat up fully. So I think that's going to be it for right now. Next part of this video you'll see it mounted up and what I did and how I did it. So we'll go from there. Alright, so we got the radiator done. Actually, what I ended up doing, and it's like a few days later. What I actually ended up doing was just putting some L brackets from some aluminum. We riv nutted it down there, as you can tell. I need to redo them, but yeah, got it done right there. Got the turbo back on, got a downpipe. The only issue I'm running into now is this. If we come out too far, it's going to end up hitting this downpipe, melting or heating up whatever we put down there. I got a belt on it. So yeah, you see right there is my whatchamacallit, L brackets, whatever you want to call them. It's going to help keep this radiator standing up. If you haven't done wire tuck on this car yet, what I ended up having to do is cut a little bit over and maneuver this wiring. As you can see, it goes all the way in there, right there. So I'm trying to keep the factory wiring. So yeah, needless to say, if you do this, you're gonna have to cut a lot of metal off right there. So yeah, next thing we gotta get is some fans, but for the time being, it's gonna stay like this for a little while. I also got me a transmission dipstick tube. I need to mount up. I just got it put in. I figured y'all give y'all a little update on this. Finish this up, but turbo's back on, downpipe's back on. I still have that one over there I can use. Yeah, slowly but surely getting there. I gotta get a few more things for the car. Gotta get freaking brake rotors. Gotta get brake rotors, gotta get the gear oil. I got the gear oil already, just need to get it put in. I gotta get an Allen head. I'm gonna remove the e-brake cables. Sure. So I need to get a battery, one that fits. So we're getting it done. So there it is. That's a wrap for this video. So we should be wrapping this up real soon. There's a few more here and there things I need to get, but it's just little stuff. So yeah, Anyways, that's a wrap for this. If you like the way I did this, hit that like button. If you want to see more of this content and see where this car goes to, hit that subscribe, and we'll see you next time.